Yeah, it's working. Okay, we're live. Had some technical difficulties here starting the stream. I was looking deep inside the camera and I didn't see anything. It was just an abyss of technology. It's like you never saw me before. I'm the new guy. Thirsty. Who's here? Peoples? Oh, my glasses are upstairs. Oh, be right back, folks. I gotta go get my spectacles. They're on my desk upstairs. All right. Hello, folks. So, I got supper in the oven. It's actually cooking right now, folks. You still shook on the camera there, Vista. I could see blur from the hand shaking. I'm sorry to say, and I'm not picking on you, but you're terrible at taking pictures. Or whoever took the picture is terrible. You're not supposed to breathe heavy when you're running the camera. You can hold your breath and just go for the quick shot. Well, I'm not a professional either, you know, but I do know enough not to shake. You're addicted to roasted duck? Yeah, so am I, actually. That's what happened. Roasted duck. Roasted duck tonight. Actually, an iPad, you would have took a better picture. Some people have the hardest time on the camera. I don't know why. It's not that hard. But then again, I know people who are really challenged with it. I have some friends that are really bad, really bad. Actually, when I'm around, they're taking pictures, they just pass me the camera. They literally pass the camera and start walking away at the same time. Like, it's sort of like, grab this, I'm leaving. You take the picture. I'll be right back. Oh, what a day. I had a bad day. I scanned the, no, I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur, really, honestly. But anyways, okay, the camera's all screwed up here. Oh, that's better. All right. I scanned 5 pieces of artwork that Gene sent us, and it should have took me tops 15 minutes. Turn the computer on, turn the scanner on, do it the whole bit. Okay, tops 15 minutes. 2.5 hours from start to finish. There was a big Windows update, and it wouldn't even let the update was pending. It was one of those updates where Windows tells you to turn your computer off to do the update, the big shutdown icon. Well, because of this update was hanging in the background, it wouldn't let the scanning program start, and it's just coming up with these script errors. And I'm like, why am I getting all these script errors? But anyways, bottom line, I did the update, had to uninstall the program, reinstall the program, did it twice, didn't work, and then I ended up having to do one of those F8 step backwards and set the computer back to the last configuration that worked. Which, why doesn't Windows just do that on its own if it knows? And think about that, folks. If the program knows the last known configuration that worked, why doesn't it just automatically go to that? Why do you have to physically tell it to go back to the right way when it knows? Because you go to the F8 and it says last known configuration that works. You know what I mean? No, but think about it, Vista. They know when the last configuration worked. That's the only choice you have. Safe mode, networking safe mode, something else, start normal, and last known configuration that works. Anyways, as soon as I did that, reinstalled the program, boom, it worked. So then I could scan. And then 15 minutes later, I was done. So it was like, and then I did I haven't done any paperwork since January the 19th. That was the last time. So I had a lot of paperwork to do. Now it's tax time next. So tax time is next. Oh, that's so much fun, tax time. It's just a highlight of my life. So I can't figure out, folks, why Breaker TV banned the ducks. How is ducks bad? No, it doesn't mean more stuff. I'm still working on stuff. I got a new jar. Yes, don't worry. I'm glad I make your day, Kristen. What was I going to say? Yeah, why did Breaker TV ban the ducks? Why would what is wrong with the ducks? Why is everybody so upset at the ducks? No, Vista, I'm asking you. No, don't repeat my questions. You'll sound like a CNN reporter. That's what they do. So you had a bad day. We're not trying to drag the segment out here. I'm looking for answers. So, any ideas, folks? You're trying to help me, Vista. You were giving me a mental nudge? Oh, Diane thinks CNN's real. I don't know what that FA news is, but I know one thing, CNN is the Cartoon News Network. It hasn't been real since a long time. I know, Deb. Breaker TV banned us. They shut us down. Totally deleted the channel. I don't understand it. Well, see, last night, I'll tell you what happened. Last night I went there because someone sent me an email and said there's a lot of controversy going on your channel on Breaker TV. So I went there, and there was some moderator that was, and they said the moderator's, the user's name said VIP and then staff and something else. Okay, that was their icon, and they were like threatening people to they were gonna get banned for asking for saying hello, and I'm like, what? But it was like this. The timestamp said it was like 90 minutes before. So I don't understand what this person, this nasty lady, was doing, because I clicked on the user icon and she had a channel, but she wasn't live. But I don't understand why they were fighting. Like, she was fighting with these Duck fans that were talking to each other. I think Jolene was one of them that was there. I'm pretty sure it was. So, bye, Kristen. I'm pretty sure he was one of them there. So, anyways, the bottom line is, for some reason, the Ducks are controversial and they shut the channel down. Doesn't make any sense. So, that's the deal. I gotta go give Ducks medicine while you guys are having a conversation. Time for the meds. You know, the way you move, I gotta look at your foot. You're moving far too quick, Duck. There's no way you can be cured already. There's just no way. Holy mackerel. Folks, the swelling is going down already. I can't believe how fast that's working. Look at this. That's where the lump was. No, right there. See, folks? The skin's already loose. And the swelling's going down. The blister's going down. Is that pretty amazing? It's only been 3 treatments. I think she'll be fine after we're done 10. We caught it like right at the beginning, before it got bad. Eh? I saw her limping and I knew that she was in trouble. I can't believe it, folks. 3 treatments and it goes down that fast. Yeah, it's like it's not even hard or puffy or anything. It's loose as could be. But she's a pretty little duck, eh? She's completely nuts, though. I like rubbing my nose in ducks. I'm sorry. What are you doing? You're in the back wall. Relax. Oh, you're a crazy duck. You're not doing much defecating there, Duck. You're doing quite a lot over there, though. It's really amazing how fast you're healing, world. You could be, well, you won't be back with the flock right away because of the meds. I gotta keep her. She's gonna have to stay over here for a while because of the medicine. the duck chemistry lab. I was going to check out my dog. Where are you? Dog! Got tomorrow. I got to get waterproof connectors or waterproof box for the photo cell for the light outside. The streams. Okay, I got a question. So stop commenting for a second and wait till everybody focuses because I got a question. I want to get an opinion. So zip it, people, for a second. I'm waiting for the delay here on the 30 seconds so I can get your absolute focus. Vista, you're always focused though. Okay. So, how today, since I figured out the stream settings, has anybody noticed a difference on like all the streams? Not just one stream, but like all of them. They're not jumping, eh? I even look Facebook, it's not jumping. Twitch is not jumping. StreamU's not jumping. Then eh? I screwed up. Because you know the way I had it set? It was setting in way too much data. So that was causing a problem. It was I was sending it. Okay, it's supposed to send a marker every 30 or every 60 frames. So every 2 seconds, it's supposed to send a marker, a file marker, on the encoding. I had it set to send a file marker every frame instead of every 60 frames. Okay, that's how it was set. So instead of sending a little marker that tells it that this just sent 2 frames of video or like 2 seconds worth of video, it was sending so basically in 1 second it was sending 30 frames, 30 markers instead of 1 every 2 seconds is what it was doing. I've been doing this, folks. I just started this streaming thing last year, and I'm just new at this. So, like, I'm new. I'm not, like, I don't have a lot of experience at this, so I learned this today. The deal. So, I just can't believe it. We've been streaming with these encoders because the problem is, the thing is, I'll explain something. Is the Terra deck is set up to stream online. That's what it's for. Like that's what it's all set up for. The streaming, the encoders that I bought, those Matrox ones that I got the deal on, the used ones, they're meant for the TV industry. So all the terminology on the web interface, like when you go into the browser and you go into their program to run them, they don't have any of the terminology that the web streaming asks for. So like the web streaming will tell you one thing, you need this, these are the settings you need, and you go into it and it doesn't have any of that terminology. So you're like, okay, where do you set this up? Like, what do you do? So when in doubt, email support, and they emailed me back like right away this morning. I was shocked. Like 10 minutes after 9, I had a reply. They opened at 9. And 10 minutes after 9, they replied back with a complete breakdown of the formula and everything, how to figure it out. So that was pretty cool. I'm just amazed how stable it is now. Because I was watching it, I had it running while I was working in my office, and I had it running, and I couldn't believe on the old computer upstairs how clear the picture was. I was supposed to be working. I was like, holy mackerel, the ducks are really clear outside now. So I'm not smart enough though, Sheila, because I didn't know I would be doing it wrong. No, I haven't got a new haircut yet. Tomorrow I'm thinking about it. No, Wednesday haircut. Oh, that Monarch company or Matrox? Matrox is the company. Monarch is the thing I have, but Matrox is the company. They're in Montreal, because the encoders are made in Canada, their unbelievable customer support. Even though I bought these units used, they still give you tech support. Where other companies, they don't give you tech support. The link to vote the rent for food bank. What's the link for? Huh? Hang on here. Let me just look at this. The link to vote for rent for food bank to get a donation is here. What's going on? Am I something new that I'm not aware of? Is someone going to tell me or just leave me in the dark? You'll leave me in the dark, right? All right. That's nice. Now I don't know what's going on. Ontario Meat and Poultry. Oh, a donation. And how does this happen? People have to vote? They only get $250. That's all they get. Well, that's just pathetic. Think about how pathetic that is. $250. I know it's something, but it's pathetic. They're the big corporation, organization. They could barely have, how about $2,500 and make a difference? Do you follow me? I know families that spend $500 a week on food. $250 would only feed them for half a week. Yes, Gene, very pathetic. I agree with you. So, well, put it this way. You know, Vista, to give you an idea, tomorrow I'm going to drop off about 1,200 eggs. That's like, at retail, $1,200 worth of duck eggs. Just a little YouTube channel that doesn't even get any revenue on their streams or their videos on the channel. We're demonetized. But think about that. We're like a total charity case here, basket case almost, and we're donating tomorrow like $1,200 retail worth of eggs. But the meat and poultry people can only belly up $250. If anything, I'd be trolling their Facebook page. No. Exactly, Gene. The big cities, they'll be just pounding, and then they get the $250 joke check. That's just all that is a cheap ad campaign. Like a cheap. That's somebody sitting in their ad department going, "Oh, let's do a Facebook campaign for $750, and we'll get the whole province talking about how we're giving out a pittance to the food banks." That's a joke. I'm sorry. I can't even get behind that. I'm not even going to vote. I'm just going to tomorrow. I'm going to do my thing with your help. And we're going to just donate $1,200 worth of eggs tomorrow. How about that, folks? Vista, I don't care if it's the 60th annual. It's even worse that it's the 6th annual because they've pathetically done it for 6 times in a row. Think about it. Like, think about it, folks. I don't know how many eggs we've given this year. How many eggs have given this year? Got to be close to 5,000 by now. Like, just this year alone. Yeah, it's got to be 5,000 eggs. 4,000 eggs so far. Like, it's got to be up in there, that number. You know? Like, it's got to be. Yeah, I know. It's not even, so it's $250 worth of meat and poultry that cost them $175 tops. You know what I mean? I didn't weigh the big goose egg. I was going to eat it, but I don't like goose eggs. I was going to eat it, and then I decided not to eat it. So, oh, thank you, Deborah. That's a nice thing to say, Deborah. very, very nice thing to say. Well, if you think about it, okay, like if we, okay, let's say we just pick a number 4,000, okay, this year alone, just this year, all right, just 2018. Someone had a twitch. So 4,000, okay? Just this year, that's $4,000 retail. You know, $4,000 retail worth of duck eggs just this year alone from a little non-monetized freebie channel on YouTube with a crazy man with a bunch of ducks streaming for free. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a bad, the 6th annual bad contest. They're $1 an egg at the Chinese grocery store. That's what they sell them for, Susan. Wholesale, they're worth 43 to 46 cents a piece wholesale. That little duck's got an itch. She wants to get in the water, right? Tomorrow's bath time. 43 to 46 cents wholesale is what the eggs are worth, wholesale. And they sell them for $1 a piece at the store. She wants water. I get no tax breaks, Wes. It doesn't work that way. There's no tax breaks. I don't get any tax breaks. The only tax breaks I get is with my receipts for my expenses. And all donations I have to pay tax on. It's a real racket the government's got going. So when I get donations, I gotta declare it as income so that I can pay tax. Even though you've already paid tax on that money and you're giving it to me as a gift, I gotta pay tax on it again. So that's why I gotta have the receipts to offset it, the expenses, so that I can offset the income of donations. That's why I'm looking forward to doing my income tax coming up here shortly. There's that little duck back there, right? It thinks it wants to play in the water. She wants to wash herself. She wants a bath. She's really, she's telling me right now, come on, fill the kiddie pool up. Look at her. Look at her. Here, I gotta zoom in. Well, now she can't even bath in the water dish because the water dish is on the outside. Look at her. She's dipping her head in quick. She wants a bath really bad. Tomorrow, she'll get a full bath tomorrow. I gotta go because supper's happening here, folks. The little duck. She's like, come on, why no bath? All right, she gave up. That's it. All right. Oh. So I got room in the truck to put 40 bags of feed tomorrow. Truck's clean. I cleaned out a whole row, 20 bales of straw, put it in the back. So the back barn is just packed with straw now. I still got 40 bales in the truck, but I got enough room now to put a skid of feed in tomorrow. So I'm gonna be coming home out with a skid of feed, go in with 1,200 eggs, come home with a skid of feed, and then unload the skid of feed. What else I gotta do? There's something else on my list tomorrow. Oh, hardware store. I gotta put this in the truck to remind me to get a waterproof box for that, so I can have the yard light outside turn off on its own in the morning. And turn on at night, because I'm going to leave the yard light on. I'm going to burn the electricity up here for the charity channel, for the live streams that are on everywhere else, because if the pen light's lit up, then, you know, because people come across it at night and go, hey, there's a stream with ducks and it's lit up. This guy's professional. I'm mailing them tomorrow. They're packaged up, Stephanie. They're packaged. Lime green. In a 4XL, just for you. Or was it a small? Was it a small or a 4XL? Something like that. Can't remember. Lime green, though. I'm waiting to get corrected here. I know it was a large, Stephanie. I was just ribbing you, making you think, oh, great. He's so fatigued, he's mailing the wrong sizes out. So, go tomorrow. My old Canada Post. So that's what I'm doing. Canada Post, food bank, hardware store, feed run. Come back here. And I gotta get back. I gotta think about the goose shed. So I gotta think about the goose shed. I gotta get my head around that. I gotta do something. That's my next project. I'm laying off the store right now, taking a little bit of a break from it. So I'm really sorry. It was Colleen or Diane. Was it Diane that wanted the towels? We're gonna have to hold off on the towels right yet because I need a break. Plus, I got to go through the list of end-of-run products. There's a whole bunch of end-of-run products that they're getting. Connie, it was Connie. Sorry, Connie. The blanket. I'm sorry. We're gonna hold off because I need a little bit of a break. I gotta work on. I gotta get the goose shed happening. I gotta get it set up so the geese will decide where they're gonna lay their eggs and become geese parents. So that's what I'm doing. I just explained, George, what I'm doing in the goose shed. Just explained it just now, and you're asking again. A 4XL would be a sleeping bag, not a pillow. It would be a sleeping bag. They're huge. They're 52 inches across. That's pretty big. Think about that. Like, that's that wide. It's like 100 inches plus of material. George got it good. You'll see it happening. A 9XL. Where the hell do they make 9XLs, Deb? How big is a 9XL? Like, I've never even heard. The biggest I've ever heard of is 6XL. I've heard of 6XLs. Never heard of 9. No. It's a carport. 9XL is like a carport. Or a duvet. Yeah, like a duvet too. Unbelievable, eh? That's just nuts. I wonder what it would weigh. I know mailing t-shirts, 2XLs, after that the price doubles to mail because of the weight of the 3XL and the 4XL. Unbelievable. But how big is it across? A 4XL is 52 inches. Across, armpit to armpit, laying on a flat surface. Right? So I'd like to know how big it is. Like is it like 80 inches? 65, 70 inches? Like, how big is it? Like, it was like tying a blanket. So you're saying it technically was a two-sided blanket? George has got the measurement, 117 inches. No. It's one of those mattress blankets. You know, they wrap your mattress, like you slide your mattress sleeve in. And now in XL, you can slide a king-size mattress into it. $80 inches? That's big. Well, consider king-size bed's only 84. I think it's 84 wide. No, it's 80 wide, 84 long. So it could fit a 9XL shirt. The guy, he ain't going to wear that shirt out. He's going to be dead before that shirt wears out. Some kind of cardiac arrest or something. There's no way your heart could pump through a body that big. You're just going to calve. One day, the heart's just going to stop, plugged up. You know? Like, because, you know, your heart can't handle that. He's got a big heart like Trudeau. Oh, Grundle, don't get me started on Trudeau, please. It's a one shirt, one wash load thing, eh? Or you have to go to the laundromat and do the oversized wash machine. That's why he only washes it once a week. And he wears it every day. And but he doesn't sweat, he says. Put two tables together to tie it? No. I guess it was so big that you could have you could have a design within a design. It's so big, eh? Collaborations? Nobody wants to collaborate with the Ducks. They're intimidated by the Ducks. Instead of like having one starburst, there's 7 on the shirt, you know? And you did it for $16.99? It's the same price as all the other shirts. So it was $16.99? It was $65. Well, that's just racist, Dad, to charge them that kind of money. I can't believe you. Come on. Maybe $17.99 for the extra work, but can't believe it. You just discriminate against a guy that large. $65 probably still wasn't enough. What did you pay for the shirt? I don't know the sign-in chat thing, Tom. The chat thing today when I was on Jasmine's live stream. She had this gaming sponsor thing, which I thought you could only have if you were a gaming channel. So I clicked on it, and it took me to the gaming part of YouTube. And Jasmine's Hatch's stream was on the gaming site, which I don't understand because I'm not, well, of course I'm not monetized, so I can't get access to that. But even on my old channel, when I was, well, the other channel I am still monetized, but I'm not allowed to live stream there. There's a lot of rules on YouTube. I'm getting sort of boxed out, but I still can't even, it says I'm ineligible for the gaming thing. But Jasmine's got it, so I don't know how she got gaming sponsorship, because you can click and sponsor the channel. So I don't know how that happens. I don't know how it works. Lots of weird stuff. But I just know a lot of things aren't available to me because I'm in YouTube jail. Well, YouTube doesn't want me here. Either does Breaker TV either. They didn't want me either. And I didn't even do a stream there. I just did ducks. I didn't even do my glowing personality stream there. So they could get a taste of what I really am like. I just can't believe we got banned. And I read the terms and conditions, and I thought to myself, you know, the ducks doing meth again, you know, because or you know, are they doing lewd language, or you know, I thought maybe duck sex. Maybe they got kicked off because of the duck sex, you know. I don't have a gaming sponsorship. Thanks for rubbing it in. I'm left out of that club. Break TV is the website that I signed up to this weekend, Deb, because now we're streaming on all different platforms, and the Break TV, so type in your browser, break.tv, and it'll take you to a website that doesn't like ducks. So... so that's, I know you've been busy tying 9XL shirts, Deb, but this weekend I launched the ducks on 5 new websites. We're streaming on 5 websites now. So it was 6, but Break TV decided not to have us anymore, and they closed our channel down. They booted me, and then they deleted my avatar too. So I think they have moderator issues. Somebody, the staff, had some kind of chip on their head, and was lashing out at people on the weekend in the chat. So I'm thinking Break TV doesn't have a lot of streaming action on it if they can prey on new channels about ducks. That's what I'm thinking. The fact that this moderator / VIP / staff was in the chat pounding on youngins that were talking to each other, I'm thinking that it's not much of a sight. That's what I'm thinking. The duck egg inspector doesn't have the internet. He doesn't even have power. He's up in the bush. Yeah, they are worthless amateurs, Deb. They have another website called Vaughn TV too, and another website. But the pop-ups, the advertising, it's just brutal on it's just all over the page. There's ads everywhere. So, but they didn't want us. Didn't want us. I can't believe it though. I think it was a stream with ducks, and they said that I broke the. I don't get any money, Rebecca, from anything. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys. I don't get any money from anybody for anything, as far as the streams are concerned. Nothing. I'm streaming for free, in hopes that we get more followers to buy duck merchandise. Because that's the only way we're going to make any money here to keep the float the boat. The thresholds that you have to lift or attain on these other sites to become partners to make ad revenue are pretty high. So they're pretty high thresholds, very, very high actually. I don't foresee the ducks achieving this. They really, really, really have high thresholds before you're allowed to become a partner. So that's the deal. Ugh. Okay, but I gotta go. I just realized something. 10 minutes, my supper's ready. And it's roasted duck. And I want to go have it when it's ready. Not dried out, overcooked. Okay? And it's like it's a fresh supper sitting there waiting. So I got a big paragraph I didn't get to read. My son told me maybe you would. My husband gave you a donation. He feels very bad about YouTube. I feel bad about it too, Rebecca. It's like I feel really bad about what YouTube's doing. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm a little bit frazzled. Or I actually today when I was working, I was thinking to myself, maybe I might even be like a little bit of a nervous, breakish downness type state of mind with all the things going wrong, because it seems like it just never ends. It never ends. the things that are going wrong. I'm like, it's got to end soon, because this thing, in groups of 3, I'm past the 3. I'm way past the 3 thing. But trouble comes in 3s. No, I'm coming. It might be a multiple of 3, like as in I'm a 9. Anyways, so I'm just letting you know that I'm not 100% in the brain right now. I'm not gonna lie. So, yes, I am making about $20 a day on the old channel, Arnold. 21 to be exact is the average. So I'm raking in the bucks there. Big bucks, $21 a day. Huge dollars over there. So, and nothing on this channel because YouTube says I'm not worthy. And Cafe Press sent me a list of about 30 items that they're discontinuing So I gotta fix my store and get rid of them. And I gotta delete the templates that don't do that artwork. So I did a bunch of work I didn't need to do because some of the items I've already done on the list. So it's like, anyways. So it's like, I feels like I'm swimming upstream. That's what it feels like. I try to divert as much as possible to my offshore accounts from that $21 a day. As soon as I finish paying all the bills, then the rest of it gets sent away. No, anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye. Against the current, yeah, upstream be the same thing. I feel like I'm not swimming downstream. That's for sure. Oh. I know you're here, Vista. That's like, how many people are here right now listening to me whine before I say goodbye? How many people? Just give me some reassurance that I'm not like talking to myself all alone with just a handful of people. I got 62 people just listening to me whine. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna go and have my awesome supper because it's like you wouldn't believe how good it smells. The dog didn't want to come over to the garage because he could smell it. And he was at the door, he kept looking at the door, looking at me, and said, no, go to the garage. And he wouldn't come to the garage. That's why Doug's not in here. He could smell the duck. Have a good night, everyone.